Well, I am back home at my daughter's home. As you know, I am back and forth from my home to her home. So, I had a very nice visit at my brother's home. He and his wife, they're very happy and contented, which I'm so glad. And earlier I said that my shirt said, I'm not crazy. I just really enjoy doing nothing. Well, correction, my shirt do say I'm not lazy. I really just enjoy doing nothing. So, in actuality, I am not lazy. And I do enjoy doing something. And yeah, my order came, the Mexican stuff that I brought for my hair, the shampoo and the conditioner and the thickener. I put some thickener in my hair just now because my hair is thinning out in the front, like I said. And right here, well, I brought this from my house because my brother, he didn't have his furniture, so he told me to bring a chair. So that's my beach chair, but I didn't have to use it because he had his stuff, his furniture in the U-Haul truck. Picked it up earlier. And here go Mr. Hustle being nosy, just sniffing around. And this right here, this bag full of clothes, this is clothes for me to give at the church pantry next Wednesday, for people that's not fortunate that need stuff, My granddaughter gave it to me, she goes through her closet ever so often. She buys stuff, some of it she don't even wear, some has tags on it. So, one day she said to me, Grandma, do they take stuff at the pantry where you volunteer? And I tell her, yeah, I always donate stuff. I always give them stuff, Recently I gave them a pair of sneakers from my other granddaughter, some Nike sneakers, a kid Nike sneaker. Well, I did that today, but recently I gave some stuff from me, some clothes and stuff, some tights, some t-shirts, some toothbrushes, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and some slippers, some like these. I had bought 3 pairs from Temu, so I gave them the white, and I had another color. What was it? Black, white. I had another color, but I sent the other color to my niece in New York a while back. And this right here, this is a dish rack. I went to my brother's house, as I said, and his wife gave me this because she bought it, but my brother liked the other one that she bought, which is white. It matched with their color in their apartment. So she gave me this, and it's cute, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really care for this rack because, I have an island where the sink is in the middle of it, so I didn't really care to have a dish rack up there. But I saw how she has hers on top of the island, so maybe I will put this up when I go back to my house. I'll set it up and see what it look like. But I'm not going to be having dishes sit up there all the time, you know what I'm saying? But I'll see what it look like. And it's black, and I love black stuff, So I'm just resting this here. Those are sandbags. I'm just resting that there for next Wednesday when I go to the pantry. You know, I'm gonna drop that off and then drop this stuff at my house. And as you can see, I'm here in the garage. This is where my daughters store, you know, the garbage cans and stuff like that. This one is for like bottles and cardboards and card boxes and stuff. And this is the regular garbage, you know. And garbage day is on Monday and Tuesday. So, you know, we already took it out, brought it back in. And, you know, all this stuff right here is my daughter's stuff, you know, Christmas stuff and all of that. And this is the box of the toilet tissue I said I ordered from whatchamacallit, 8 roses in a pack. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs in there. But like I said, look how small it is. It is so small. You know, it's not like the ones that I usually buy. But when we went to do groceries the other day, no, I picked up paper towels. I decided to just use this up, and then when they need to get more toilet tissue, I'll just pick it up from Walmart. And this is the size right here. I should have looked at the other size on the other one, but you know, I didn't, and I threw the bag out. You figured I would have known it by now because I've been buying this stuff for my house and over here since I'm over here. And I would know the size, but silly old me didn't remember the size. So I ordered this thinking that it was the same size of the ones that we buy, but it's not. But it'll do, you know, it's good. It's good. They might be small rolls, but they can do the job. They can do the job. You know, because I put some out already. And believe it or not, they do the job. So I'm gonna just hold on to this until it's done, and then, you know, I'll just get the other one. But there's no time, there's no need to get it right now. But this is the garage, you know. And, you know, we like to keep stuff clean and stuff, so you hear Mr. Hustle right here. What did you put in your mouth? You hear the lips going, right? You hear the mouth smacking, right? And the tongue just coming out of his mouth. Look at that, look at that. This is one licorice dog. Oh my God. In Barbados, we call, instead of saying greedy, we say licorice. Licorice. Liquor. I think I'm saying it wrong, but anyway, that's what we say, you know. But he's just licking his mouth, and you know, like how we pop our mouth when we eat and stuff. So I have to, you know, make sure there's nothing on the ground for him to eat. So I don't even know why he's doing that, and he's not hungry. But he just have a habit of doing that. I guess maybe because he's a dog. Dog does that. And yeah, my sister-in-law, she brought her cat down here. He's big, but he's not used to their house. So poor thing just stays in the bathroom in the tub. Can you believe that? She say he don't even want to come out. He hasn't even eaten. And she has all these different things in the house. You should see. Oh my God. I didn't want to videotape their apartment because, you know, they didn't put all this stuff together yet. So I didn't want to go into doing that. One day I will, but you know. But everything else is together, you know. It looks nice. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. You would swear that apartment costs like $5,000 and better. Nope, it's a lot less than that. A lot less. And so is mine. Beautiful. If I was in New York, I would not get nothing for the money that I pay for my apartment. Nothing like what I have. Nothing. I have a 2-bedroom also, 2 bathrooms, washer and dryer. It's all in one unit and it's energy saving. But my brother, he has 2 bathrooms, 2 tubs. In my apartment, 1 bathroom, it's a shower, no tub. The other one has the tub with the shower. His has 2 tubs, but one of his tubs is very high. That's in the master bedroom. And the other one is regular size. And his wife, she decorated it really nice. And they have a lot of closet space. Just like me, I have a lot of closet space. And they floors is really pretty, it's like it's like a white with a little gray in it. But thank God that mine is not like that, because I don't really like white floors or light color floors. You know what I'm saying? They get dirty fast. Not that I wouldn't clean it, but I don't care for the white floors. I don't care for that. I don't mind having white or cream walls. It makes the place even look bigger than what it is, roomier. But theirs is really nice. It's really nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm not jealous. I love my shit. Excuse me for cursing. I love my shit. But theirs is beautiful. It's very nice for them. And I'm happy for my brother. You know what I'm saying? He used to live in Germany for years. Then he moved back to the United States. And this is like his second apartment. But once he got married, his wife, she has a house in New York. But he was just so tired of living in New York, frustrated, all that kind of stuff. He couldn't find a trucking job over there. They had one, but then he had got into some kind of accident. He had cut his finger or something like that on a machine, something. And then he wasn't working. And then, he kept trying for other stuff, but he had to let his finger heal. But now he's back on track. He's driving. He's doing his trucking job. Like I said, he enjoys doing that. And, his leg is okay. He was walking very well, even though he has a piece of metal in his leg. And, he didn't complain about it being swollen or whatever. He's doing very well, very well. And I'm so happy for him, because, oh my God, he was so petrified when he was in New York, when we FaceTime. He had even looked older than what he looked like. His beard had grew, turned all gray. He had looked much older in the thing. His face had put on weight. He just had looked stressed out. But when he came down here, he shaved. There's no more gray beard. And he cut his hair, because even that was growing. He cut it down, He has a beard, but it's all white, It's all black, A little dye helps along the way. And, he looks good. He looks great. And he can also cook. As a matter of fact, he went to school to be a chef also. But he doesn't do that, for a living. He likes the trucking, but he can cook his ass off. So he made us dinner tonight, And oh my God, I showed y'all the plate. The plate he makes when he feeds you. Oh my God, he puts so much food on the plate. I had to bring some home because, I can't eat all of that. And I don't like to stuff my stomach anyway. So, I brought some home and I ate some. And it was really good. It was so good. But his food is always good. And, he told me when I was ready, tell him. So, I was ready because, it was getting late and he needs to rest, He been driving the whole time. So he's home for 10 days. well, a little less than 10 now. He had to go to the motor vehicle to take care of something. Well, to change his address on his license. I forgot to ask him about that because, you know, they're going to be changing Florida license. So he's supposed to be telling me when. That way me and my granddaughter, we can go down there and do ours, you know. Mine is not expired or hers, but, you know, they're supposed to be changing it up. I saw it in a message, you know, but I didn't really read the whole thing. So from what I was reading, it was like newcomers is supposed to do that, but you know, maybe his eyes is better than mine. He might have seen something more than I did because I didn't really read it all the way through. So, you know, but you know, I can always Google it before I go over there. And that's what I will do. But since he was going, you know, he's supposed to get back to me with it. So I forgot to ask him, but I'll find out tomorrow. But anyway, you know, I'm gonna end my video right now. I'm gonna go inside. As you can see, Mr. Hustle is just laying down, relaxing. He's something else. Mr. Hustle, are you ready to go inside now? And you see his eyes. He's looking, look at him. He's not sleeping, he's just relaxing. I love this dog, oh Lord. And you should have seen him when I came in, because he was upstairs with the girls and they had the gate closed downstairs. Mr. Hustle was just going buck wild. He goes buck wild when anybody comes in, but he was climbing all over my leg and everything. I was like, buddy, it's okay. I'm back. Simmer down. So he simmered down, but everywhere I go, he just runs behind me. You would swear that I gave birth to this dog. You would swear that I did. But no, I didn't give birth to it. I know they have some people out there that give birth to animals and kind of stuff like that. I don't know how the heck that happened. They must have had sexual relations with the animals, but I don't know. No, I didn't have none of that with the animals, with any dog or cat or rat or goat or horse or whatever. I don't do that, you know. Animals are off limits to human, like I said in the video before. So anyway, you know, like my granddaughter and my daughter said, he loves you, Ma. He loves you, Grandma. So I guess that's just what it is. You know, I never been this close to a dog before. This is my first time. But like I said, when I was younger, when I was a little girl, I had a pet sheep. But not knowing that that was dinner, was gonna be dinner, you know, they raise them and then they kill them in Barbados. So that's what happened to my sheep. So I never really got close to any animals after that. But after meeting Mr. Hustle years later, I fell in love with him. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate animals. I just felt like really lost because, you know, here I was close with this animal. I used to clean it and make sure it eat and everything. It was a sheep, you know, but eventually, you know, I had to let it go because that's what they do over there. I don't know if they're still doing it, but you know, they kill the animals, the sheep and the goats. I don't know about the cows. They milk the cows, but you know, they kill them and they get the meat, like goat meat. My brother had a ram. That's the male sheep. I had the female. But you know, they killed them to get the meat, you know, it's called mutton. So, you know, it was for dinner. It was dinner. Not knowing that at the time until it happened. So, you know, I just never got close to animals anymore. But I'm close to Mr. Hustle. I'm praying that nothing will happen to him. I know one day he's going to go back to where he came from, you know, heaven or wherever. But, you know, I'm open for all of that because us humans, the same thing happened with us too. So I don't really like, you know, I might feel sad if that happens, but well, actually, I can't really say right now until it do happen. Then I'll know how I would feel. But in the meantime, I'm gonna cherish him and take care of him as much as I can, you know, because like I said, he's not my pet. I don't live over here. I'm just helping my daughter out and plus spending some time with my granddaughters, you know, because they grow so fast. And as the way time is going, if you don't spend time with your grandkids or your kids or whatever, by the time you look around, you're getting older, and then they're getting older, and next thing you know, they off on their own, married, have their own family, and then you know you be left all alone, or you be visiting them on holidays, and then you go back to your home, and then before you know it, you'll kick the bucket and just go back to wherever you came from. So I advise all of you out there, you have kids, grandkids, great grandkids, try to spend as much time as you can with them. I'm not talking about the rude kids or the rude grandkids. I'm talking about your grandkids. You know what I'm saying? They nice to you and stuff like that. You be nice to them. If they're mean and wicked and stuff to you, oh well, I'm not with it. I'm not gonna tell you to be all up into them because that's not nice. And some grandparents are mean to their kids and their grandkids and their great grandkids anyway. You know, a lot of them, they do wicked things to the kids. So I can't blame them. I can't blame the kids anyway, you know. But those of you that have a grandmother, be nice to your grandmother. And grandmothers, be nice to your grand and your great grands and your children. You know what I'm saying? Life is short, so enjoy each moment that goes by because tomorrow is not promised. So people, have a blessed night. Keep smiling, keep shining. And those of you that dream, just keep dreaming. I don't know what I'm going to dream about tonight because every time I hit the sack, I'm always in some daggone land or some mission. I'm somewhere out there. You know, my spirit, it goes all over the place. As a matter of fact, night before last, I dreamt my friend Andronette, and I don't know the man, but you know, he knows Andronette. He comes over to the pantry, and sometimes I get a ride with them to take my stuff home. I was going to today, but my brother came and got me, so I didn't have to get the ride. But I dreamt both of them, the old man and him. So I was like, oh my God, I hope nothing bad happens. But to my surprise, when I showed up at the pantry, Andronette came late. I was happy to see him because I'm always happy to see him. He always has a pleasant smile. He always come over and give me a big hug. So I was happy to see him, and he said he missed me, even though he doesn't speak English that much. You know, he speaks Spanish and French. And he has the prettiest white teeth. And no, he don't have that stuff that you put on your teeth or whatever. It's his natural teeth. And, you know, and that smile, it'll brighten up the whole block or even the whole city. And he has the cutest little eyes, you know, like kind of chinky, you know. But it's a pleasure seeing him, you know. And then he has the cutest voice. Oh my God, so sweet. They say French men, They're romantic men, you know what I'm saying? But he has that soft-spoken voice, so sweet. And I saw the old man, you know, I saw him. He was just walking up to pick up his box. He has his car, so he got out his vehicle. So it was a joy seeing both of them, and I waved to him and he smiled at me. So at least they both are alive, you know, because I was like wondering, did something bad happen to them? I saw them in my sleep. What does this mean? But seeing them, I felt really good, you know, because I had just seen them in my sleep. So that's a good thing. But other than that, everything is good. I hope everything is good with you guys too. And to those of you, if nothing is good with you, just try to get it good, you know? So I'm gonna go now and watch YouTube, my favorite. I used to love watching Netflix, but I barely watch Netflix. You know, I'm always on YouTube watching this and watching that because like I said, there's so many different things on there to look at and learn from. For real. So whenever y'all get a chance, if you have YouTube, pull it up on your screen and watch it. I'm telling you, they even have movies and stuff too. So just watch that, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, for those older folks, you know, they have what is it? They have the internet where you don't have to, you can just pay for internet and it's not a lot of money because if you're 60 and over, they had this government program, but they cut the program out. I don't know if it'll ever come back where you would have gotten the internet for free, but they cut it out because, you know, I was getting it. I'm always on top of shit, excuse me. But they cut it out. I don't know if it'll ever happen again. And they said they don't know when or if. So, you know, I just get the internet. I don't pay for cable and all of that kind of stuff because that bill is like paying rent. And this girl right here, I'm not about spending money for stuff like that. So, you know, I be watching my movies on Netflix, like I said, and on YouTube. There's other stuff on the thing, but I don't really be looking at that. You know, I just look at thing, but I don't pay for none of that. I only pay for internet, and I only pay $19 a month. It was $29.99 after they cut the free service. Before they after they cut the free service, excuse me, it went to $29.99. So you know what J.U. Just Ice did, right? I called them up and I spoke to a supervisor. This was late at night. And well, the reason I did that was because my service is with T-Mobile. You know what I'm saying? My phone. So I had went over to T-Mobile. And they were trying to get me to get their internet. So I think I mentioned this in the video before. The thing had looked so cute. It looked just like the YouTube, like when YouTube send you, you know, when you get a certain amount of subscribers, you know, they send you the plaque. So it had looked like the plaque, nice and cute and white. So I said, okay. So I brought it home. You know, they gave me 14 days. If I didn't like it, I could switch. I could cancel it. I canceled it the second damn day because I called up the cable company and I was gonna cancel. I didn't even give it time to really check it out. But, you know, my nephew, he was staying with me at the time. We hooked it up and stuff. And the speed, the guy had told me that he gave me, my speed was 100. So he claimed he upped my speed to more. My nephew told me no, the speed didn't up, it's still the same. So you know me, I was like, what? This little rat? I was like, okay. So I called up my cable company and I spoke to the supervisor, like I said. It was late at night. And I was telling him, well, he answered the phone. So I was saying, you know, I was going to cancel my services. So, you know, they ask you why and all of that. I was like, well, sir, you know, I'm getting a better deal at T-Mobile, because they had told me I was getting it for free, which was a goddamn lie. He told me, no, you're going to be paying $40 for that. I was like, what? The salesman told me it was free. He said, nah, that's what they do. He said, I have some other customers that actually got the thing and they hooked it up and it don't work well, and you know, they charged them and stuff like that. I was like, hell no. So he said to me, I said, well, don't you have any kind of deals? You know what I'm saying? Because my bill is $29.99. It was for free before, but now it's $29.99 because the government program was canceled. So he said, you know, don't worry about it. I'm going to give you 300, the speed, up your speed to 300, and your bill will only be $19. So guess what? That's exactly what my bill is, $19 a month, and I have the speed, which is 300. Everything is working well. So those of you that's 60 and above, try to talk to your cable companies and just tell them you want internet. That way you won't be paying these high ass bills, seriously, for no cable. Get the internet and you could see whatever. You have a smart TV, you could see all of that stuff on there. And check out YouTube also. I'm dead serious. They have stuff on there about your health, your hair. They have stuff on there about everything. And these are doctors and dentists that talks. Even tell you about your teeth, all this kind of stuff. So check out YouTube. I'm dead serious. And make sure you check out your cable company. Tell them you just want regular internet, so you won't be paying all that money. I know a lot of people like to watch sports and all that kind of stuff, but you can see sports through regular internet also. You don't have to pay for all of that. $19.99 is better than $29.99, I'm telling you. When the free program come back, I will sure put it on YouTube if it comes back, because you know I'm going to make sure I get it. You have to get everything out there that you are supposed to get. You have to pay attention, people. If you don't pay attention, you lose out. There's a lot of stuff out there that people 60 and above can get, and you should try to get it. Also, you can try to get food stamps. Down here in Florida, they give a single person almost 300 in food stamps. That's for food for one person. So stop being ashamed or high up in the air, whatever. Believe it or not, those stamps come in handy because they don't charge taxes on food, and you could get a lot of food. You don't even have to buy food for yourself. You can give your family some or whatever if you want to. And you don't have to spend it all up, because each month they add the same amount back to your card. So you will be, and this goes on for a whole year, because they renew you. I think they renew you every 6 months or something like that. And you have to make a certain amount. So if you or 60 and above, and you're not getting a whole lot of money coming in, those food stamps come in handy. Seriously. So don't be sitting up there, oh, I don't want no help from the government or whatever. Take what you can get. When you get older, it's so much stuff that you can get out there. I know here in Florida, they look out for the people here in Florida, especially veterans and elderly people. They look out. And women with children, you know, that kind of stuff. In New York, they don't really look out like that. They don't. They don't. But here in Florida, they look out. I'm telling you. I was shocked when I first came here and I got my apartment. Someone told me to apply for the food stamps. Girl, you better apply for some food stamps. They're giving away food stamps. I went and I applied. I was so damn shocked when I got the letter. And the place is right by my house. So, you know, it's called Access Center. They help you with public assistance, which includes money and the food stamps. Then you could get the food stamps by itself, because if you get your retirement money and Social Security and all of that, you don't really need money from the government. You just need some food stamps. That's it. You might not need it, but if you can get it, why not get it? Seriously. Because it's not going to last forever. Because if your Social Security go up and your pension from your job go up, then they'll cut you off. They'll give you less or they'll cut you off. Because like I said, it's a certain number, the figures that you have to have. And the Access Center, you know, when you go there, they help you out and stuff like that. You show them your bill, you show them your proof and all of that. They enter it into the computer and they give you a number, a case number, and then they send everything off. You don't have to do nothing. Just go to their office. Sometimes you have to wait outside in a line if you go there early. You know what I'm saying? You wait outside and then they'll call you in, because their office is not real big. But they call you in, you have a seat, and they just put everything in a computer. And the Access Center by me, all of them is Spanish. But don't get me wrong, I don't have nothing against Spanish people or white people or whatever, but these people are so helpful. They speak English very well, and they have people in there that help those that don't speak English, you know. And the one by me, they are very courteous, very helpful, and they help you. So I'm quite sure it's like this all over Florida. You just got to find an Access Center. But in New York, you have to actually go to the Public Assistance Office, which is, oh my God, chaos. Because it be everybody and their mother up in there. The workers, well, this was in the past. I'm quite sure it still happens. You know, the workers are constantly taking coffee break or something, walking around, chit-chatting, all this BS. And like I said, they don't give you a whole lot of stuff. Half the time you get turned down. They'll tell you, you'll get the letter saying, oh, you're not eligible or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know, and I heard, you know, they give a lot to the Jewish people and everything. No offense against the Jewish people or whatever, you know, but like I was told this. I don't know how much they give them, but I was told this. But you know, a lot of the Jewish people, you know, they have big families and maybe they don't work. So, you know, they need food too. They are humans. They need food too. So Black folks, you shouldn't be chit-chatting all of this kind of stuff about any nationality, you know, that's, oh, they get more than us and all this kind of stuff. They say that about the Spanish people too. All they do is make babies and, just to stay on welfare and all of that, which is their business. But if you need the help or whatever, it doesn't matter what nationality you are. Just go in there, have your proof, and get all the help that you can get. That's what it's there for, So, like I said, everybody needs a little help out there. Everybody needs food. You need food to survive. Everybody doesn't have a job. So a little help from the government is not going to hurt. So people, make sure you do that internet stuff instead of paying all that high-ass money for cable. And enjoy your life. And elderly folks, make sure you get all you can get. Because remember, some of us don't rally too long, after retirement. Some people die right after. They don't even get a chance to enjoy nothing. Lucky for me, I'm still alive. And believe you me, I'm going to enjoy each and every moment that go by. And take advantage of all that you can get when you turn 60 and older. So be wise, be wise. Don't sit up there and act like a dum-dum or a smart Alex. Google stuff on your phone. You can use your cell phone. If you don't have a computer, Google stuff on your phone. Look up stuff. Look at YouTube. You will learn a lot of stuff from YouTube, believe you me. And me, JU-Ice, I will keep a lot of you informed. If not all, a lot of you informed. I'm a life coach. And my channel is about all sorts of different stuff, not just one thing. So I don't mind running my mouth, sharing information. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm funny. Sometimes I'm serious. That's me. So I'm wishing all of you a pleasant night. I was running my mouth for too long now, so I'm hearing Mr. Hustle snoring. If y'all hear the snoring, y'all think I have a man in here with me. No, I don't have a man. That's Mr. Hustle, my best friend in the whole wide world. So I'm gonna go inside now and watch YouTube. Peace out. Don't forget to subscribe. See, there he go, laying down again. Mr. Hustle, we're getting ready to go inside.